Hi guys, and good morning from SeaWorld. Right behind me, that is the SeaWorld Education Gate, which I'm about to go through and get a Hardhat tour of the new Sesame Street land that's being built over by where Shamu's Happy Harbor was here at SeaWorld. This is a very, very big day for me personally. SeaWorld invited me as media, as public influencer, whatever you want to call it. They invited me to come take this tour. There are some legitimate people here. There's actual news stations here reporting on this, and I'm just here doing it for my own channel. This is a big thing for me, and I'm very, very excited to go do it, and we're gonna do this together. So let's go check it out. This is gonna be so cool. All right, so I am inside. We are currently in the Sea Harbor Pavilion area. We are getting staged to go over into the area, and everybody has these adorable hard hats representing a bunch of different Sesame Street characters. So I think this is awesome. We'll have on these orange vests for safety because it is an active construction zone, but we're gonna be going over into the area very soon. All right, so we are on the move. We are passing by the Shamu Stadium. They gave us this sheet for media influencers about what to expect once the land opens. So Sesame Street is coming to SeaWorld Orlando Spring 2019. Meet some of your favorite furry friends like Elmo, Abby Cadabby, and Cookie Monster. Experience the award-winning Sesame Street Party Parade daily. There will be an opportunity to see the infamous Sesame Street stoop and read stories with Big Bird. We've got a family-friendly ride coming, or a lot of them, like Super Grover's Boxcar Derby, Abby's Flower Tower, Cookie Drop, Elmo's Choo Choo Train, and more. And then introducing 2 new food trucks in the area, a wet play area and a playground area. So that's gonna be incredibly exciting. I don't know where we're going right now, but I'm just excited to be here, man. All right, so we just made a lap around the stadium. We are coming up on the Happy Harbor area right now. There's a door that's open right in front of us at gates where we can go inside and see the construction for Sesame Street. I am so excited right now. You don't even know. Wow. This is so cool to see.
Alright, it's a pretty sunny day out here, no pun intended, and we're super excited here at SeaWorld to introduce you guys and kind of walk you through the start of Sesame Street. Right now you guys are standing exactly where Sesame Street is going to be, and you can see behind me there's a lot of excitement happening. Things are starting to take shape. We are working with a very talented crowd of people, designers, engineers, to get this project kind of to the finish line for you guys here this spring. The super exciting things that are behind me that you're going to start seeing kind of unfold, the iconic 1, 2, 3 stoop is over here on your left side. You can also see right here behind me is this quiet little spot for a story time with Big Bird, and you can see Big Bird's nest there. It'll be just as you kind of seen it from the set. We're super excited that this is going to be kind of the first time ever that our guests can walk down Sesame Street. Over here behind us we have some of the iconic pieces like the community center. We have Mr. Hooper's, we have the subway, the newsstand. All the things that you've seen over the years in Sesame Street are kind of taking life and taking shape here. Along with all this excitement behind me, we also have a lot of excitement happening behind you guys because we have a new wet play area, and that is Rubber Ducky Waterworks. We have a dry play area that's Count Around Playground, and then we have 6 rethemed rides that we're very excited about because they're all getting a character of play. So you're going to have Cookie Drop, you're going to have a Abby Flower Tower, you're also going to get to ride on Big Bird's Whirl and Twirl Nest. So you each get to get in the nest and kind of swing around Big Bird. That's a super exciting moment, especially for the little guys. Then we have Super Grover's Boxcar Derby. You guys might have heard of that one already. What did I miss? The 6th. And then we have Elmo's Choo Choo Train, and Elmo's Choo Choo Train is going to have a few surprises for the little guys on there. So we're really excited about what that's going to do for our families, bringing the kids, getting a new experience here. Along with that, we're going to talk about Mr. Hooper's. We're going to kind of head over there next so that you guys can see how that's taking shape, because that is one of the most iconic moments. We are so excited to celebrate with Sesame Street. I know that Sesame Street is having their 50th anniversary this year, so this is a big celebration, and this is kind of the reason that we have this wonderful partnership with them to bring moments like this to our families.
The terrain here is really really interesting. She said that this is going to be the Sesame Street itself. There's a lot of cool elements here.
Alright guys, you are standing in front of Mr. Hooper's store. This is one of the moments that you've seen from the show many times, and we're super excited to bring it to life here. And not to mention, I don't think I said this before, but you are literally standing on the spot where Sesame Street is, and the most exciting piece is that new parade that we have coming. So all the characters are going to be on their clothes floating right through here, taking their way all the way around the corner, and then back. So we're super excited to kind of make that moment happen here for our families. This building is very important because you can walk inside Mr. Hooper's for the very first time. It's going to be a super wonderful family photo spot. It also leads you directly into our retail location, and we're going to take you guys through the building so you can see some of the progress, some of the excitement that's happening in there, bringing it all to life. Whenever you walk through these doors, you're going into Mr. Hooper's and then straight through into the retail, which we've kind of called Mr. Hooper's stock room, and we can show you how that's unfolding next.
Wow.
So where you guys are standing is actually the retail location for us, and what we've kind of deemed this as Mr. Hooper's stock room. So you see the front of house store from the show. Everybody goes in it. Chris works there, Cookie Monster works there. But when you step behind the stock room, what do you see? Well, you walk into the rest of the store here at SeaWorld. And the idea is that as you come in, this building transitions beautifully, a retail location all the way to a photo location on the other side. I kind of stopped here so you can see one half, and then we'll kind of go to the other side just so you can get the idea of what's happening on the photo side. But this is very important because the door that you walked into is actually the subway entrance. So whenever you walk in from that particular view, that particular entry of the land, you're going to walk directly through subway doors and into this retail location. Alright guys, this second half of the retail location has now transitioned over into the back of house theater on Sesame Street. And the idea here is that when you walk in these doors, you're going to walk in this beautiful theater, and we're sneaking you backstage to meet some of our favorite characters. So folks like Elmo, Addie, and Cookie, this would be kind of the location that you want to come to see. And the idea is that as you move through the line, we'll have some fun moments for the kids in line. There'll be a lot of interesting props that'll kind of adorn the walls. And then as you head into this green area right here, you get to go into their dressing room. So that green screen background is going to transition and transform into the dressing rooms of Addie, Elmo, and Cookie. All right, I think we got everybody gathered over here now. One big thing I just want to let you guys know, I had a couple questions on opening date. We have to make something a surprise, so we're not announcing that just yet, but you guys are aware that it is spring this year, and that is one of the reasons that we are happy to celebrate that 50th anniversary with Sesame Street, to bring this big, beautiful land to families here.
So it's interesting because this was the net play area back when it was Shamu's Happy Harbor, and she just kind of came up and she gave us a point of reference. So this is going to be the choo-choo train right here. Back in the back there is the wet and dry play area, and then the food trucks are going to be kind of back over here. So this is interesting. I think the choo-choo train is going to be a new attraction here comparatively to a lot of the overlays that they're doing on existing attractions. Right now we're just kind of milling about. They're doing some interviews over there, and we're just getting a couple last shots and panoramic looks at the land. I haven't even had the chance to show off kind of what I'm looking like here. I got a Cookie Monster hat, got my orange vest here, I'm wearing my sunglasses for eye protection. This is gonna be really, really cool. This is my first time getting to experience this kind of thing, a mid-construction project. I'm really interested in the ground here. This is going to be Sesame Street right here, but it's just all dirt and mud right now. But getting to tour the inside, but we got the tour, getting to know the characters that are coming here. This is gonna be really neat to kind of come back and see later on in spring 2019 what it all looks like. And I have very high expectations because it's gonna be an adorable area here. I'm gonna do one last 360 here so you can see the current state of the project before we head back out. They said we have a little surprise for us once we get back out to the gate, so I wonder what that's going to entail, but I think I have an idea. This is so cool. What a cool opportunity. You know, thinking about it, there was a train at the entrance of Shamu's Happy Harbor. I wonder if that's going to be repurposed into the choo-choo train or if it's going to be a totally different ride in of itself. There is a little stadium area right here, which could be a standing or a sitting area. I believe they said to watch the parade, which is going to be going down the street here. But time will tell what all these elements have. It's going to be really, really cool once this all opens up. Alright, so I zoomed in on the concept art. I can see Big Bird in the bottom right corner, and I can even see Cookie Monster peeking out of the top left window up there. Let me go and zoom out just so you can see a point of reference. So I believe Big Bird's going to be right there, and then on the other side of the 1, 2, 3 stoop is going to be Cookie Monster poking out of the window, although you can also meet Cookie Monster as well. So there's going to be a lot of interactive characters here in the land, as well as the parade and the play areas. This is going to be a very kinetic area once this opens up in a few months. One more point of reference over here, that's Shamu Stadium back there. There's the Sea Carousel, which is still open during this time, and then this is Sesame Street. This is kind of where I just kind of filmed right there, where Big Bird's going to be, and then this is again Sesame Street, which right now is just dirt. This is going to be the coolest thing for me personally, is coming back after this is all paved and looks amazing and good, just knowing that I walked around when it was just nothing but dirt and soil. I'm gonna go over there, I think, and kind of see what it looks like over there as well. I know this is still very much so a work in progress, but that gravel drop-off right there is very interesting. I know it's gonna be finished and continued into this area, which seems to be the most unfinished part of the land. But I wanted to kind of come over here and show off what's over here as well. So I'm a little bit curious as to what this circular area is over here, because it could be the play area or the food truck area. She did tell us that they were gonna be more towards over that direction, but I don't know how much room there is over there. You can also see there's the old Shamu coaster over there. That used to be a ride over there as well. But I think the media group is heading out now, so I should probably go with them to head back to the front of the park. What an absolutely incredible opportunity to be able to come check this stuff out in person while it's still a construction zone. This is going to be one of my favorite memories ever, because I don't know how fortunate can you get with this kind of stuff, right? So major thanks to SeaWorld for giving me this platform to do it. I'm so excited. This is so cool. We're not done yet. All right, and with that, I believe the next time I walk on this road, it's gonna be Sesame Street. We're heading out of the construction zone. Whoop, this road is still so uneven. My favorite part of the construction progress has been these beautiful colored walls. This path I don't think was open. No, maybe it was open before, where you had to kind of walk up and curve around the stadium to get where you wanted to go over by, I guess, like Wild Arctic and over into that direction, Bayside Stadium. And here's one peek over the walls looking into Sesame Street. Just one last little perspective. I think we are heading back to the pavilion area to potentially meet and greet some Sesame Street friends. At least I'd like to think that we are, because that sounds really cool. And now the sad time of returning our vest and returning our hard hats. Thank you so much. We also had Oscar here. I think that was Abby Cadabby, Elmo, and Big Bird were some of the other options we could have had for hard hats. All right, and here we go. We have Elmo and Abby Cadabby here to say hello and take some pictures with everybody. So we moved from over there to over here because the lighting is a little bit better. So I'm gonna take a picture with Elmo and Abby Cadabby here in just a second. And there it is, that concludes the media experience today to come to SeaWorld to check out Sesame Place, which is going to open up later on in spring of 2019. I do want to thank you, SeaWorld, again and again and again for inviting me out to come and check it out. I know it's very much so a privilege to be able to do this, so I don't know, I'm just very thankful for that, and it was a very, very cool thing to get to see and to be able to see the transformation from its conception into now its construction, and then inevitably when it's completed here in a few months. So thank you for watching, and thank you for giving me that audience to be able to have a platform to be invited to come do these things. I'm gonna be back hopefully plenty of times between now and when it opens to come check it out again and again and again, and I'm excited. It's gonna be an adorable land for families, for young kids, for really anybody that wants to check it out that's a big fan of Sesame Street. Seems like they really went all out with the detail and with the entertainment aspects of the land. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.